Hi, this is Heather Ashamara with the Daily Shift, one word that we can anchor to throughout our day to consciously shift our state. And today's word is selfless. Yesterday's word was selfish, so now we are doing the counterpoint, and both words are important. Both of these states are important. We prefer the thought of selflessness because it sounds better. And let's explain what selflessness is, and then talk about why having a concept of these two words is very different than embodying them. So, selflessness means that we don't put ourselves in the center of everything. We recognize that we are part of something much, much larger, and that as a part of something, we're not the main character. We're not what's important. We're part of a larger whole. And that when we move in the world, we're looking not through what am I going to get out of this? How am I going to benefit? But we're open to how am I best in service to the whole? How am I best in service to the whole? It's a release of what the Toltec call self-importance. Places where we make ourselves the most important thing, where we base everything we perceive around us as from our point of view, rather than opening up to there are lots of other points of views around of how life is experienced. As we release our self-importance, we're much better to be present with other people, to listen, and also to not believe ourselves, to not believe our own stories, because so much of how we suffer is because of our self-importance. That's what causes us to take things personally and to believe everything is about us. So, the reason that I wanted to bring both of these words, selflessness and selfishness, is for us to take the charge out of both of them. Okay? We have an idea of what it means to be selfless, and I've seen many people go into the world, and myself included. There's been definitely times where I've done this, where I have an idea of what it means to be selfless, and as we go into the world, we're actually not moving from selflessness. We're moving from a thought of being selfless because we feel like we should be selfless. But in fact, what we're doing is caretaking or putting other people's needs before our own, when that's not really what's in our heart, when we really want our needs to get met. So by trying to act or become selfless when that's not really what is moving you from your heart, you can actually create a lot more chaos and suffering for yourself. Okay, any word we can use against ourselves or we can use to support ourselves. The same thing with selfish. Being selfish can be something that can greatly benefit you when you let go of any beliefs around it's bad to be selfish, I shouldn't be selfish, and taking actions from trying to show you're not selfish. Okay, it's probably not in alignment because you're not acting from your core. In those moments, we're acting from what we think we should be doing rather than what's our natural state. So embracing the gifts of both selflessness and selfishness and letting them flow through us based in what's true for us in the moment, not any concept. So practice today. Where do you where is there a place where selflessness flows from you naturally? Where it's a natural state. And where are the places you can practice more selflessness? Being aware of what's your motive as you practice. Letting go of self-importance. Letting go of not taking yourself so personally. Happy practicing and reclaiming selflessness, not as a concept, but as a way of being that's in alignment with your highest self. Blessings.